Welcome to Ashley's Urban Garden, where I will share with you my gardening journey from seed to harvest. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey y'all, so we are officially snowed in. Well, my children are snowed in. I'm an essential worker, so I don't get any snow days. But in light of the snow day for the children, there are a lot of other people that are off today. So I figured we would go over we would go over all of the seeds that I'm gonna start for the month of February. Stay tuned. I put this information of what to start for February from the Old Farmer's Almanac. So I'm going to try to go through this in order of when I'll start first in February. So I know I did a video about the types of plants or types of seeds that I'll be sowing, but today I want to go over specifics as far as the specific varieties. So I am at the beginning of February. So within the first 2 weeks of February, I'll do more spinach. And I have a few varieties of spinach. So I am going to sow some Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. I did sow some of these in my greenhouse already for the month of January, but I'm going to do succession sowing. So I'll plant some more of these. I also have this Corinta spinach. So I will be sowing both these varieties of spinach. I am not 100% sure if I will do purple top turnips. I feel like if I have to do turnips, like if I not have to, but if I do purple top turnips, I have to do mustard greens because I cook mustard and turnips together. So I have to decide on that. If I do, I will do these purple top turnips. And then I also have Georgia Southern. I think it was, yeah, I think it's Georgia Southern mustard greens, but don't quote me on that. I will add in a picture of the mustard greens that I sow if I decide to do that. So jury is still out on these mustard and turnip greens, possibly. I will also do a sowing of Brussels sprouts. So I am going to do a sowing of Brussels sprouts kind of as an experiment in February and then again in May to decide which is the best planting date for my area. So I have these Groninger Brussels sprouts. These are pretty old. This is from 2024. And then I also have these red rhubarb Brussels sprouts. So I want to do a sowing of each, again, one in February and then one in May. Additionally, I'll be doing Swiss chard. I may do the Swiss chard in my green stalk. And this is the yellow Swiss chard. For broccoli, I have I have one variety of broccoli. This is the Eastern Magic. And I sowed these before and had really, really good results. So Eastern Magic broccoli. This is from Fedco Seeds. Um, it doesn't say this is it's packaged for 2024. I have a couple varieties of cauliflower that I will be sowing. Some of my packages, like the ones I purchased from Johnny's and a few other companies, don't have pictures on it, so I apologize in advance. Fujiyama cauliflower. Both of my cauliflower varieties are quick maturing. So the Fujiyama is a newer variety, I think, from Johnny's, and it's a 45-day to maturity. Of course, that's after transplanting. So I will start these on Valentine's Day. Most of my brassicas, I'll start on Valentine's Day. The only one that I'm not starting on Valentine's Day so far is the spinach. I may do that one a little earlier. But Fujiyama, and then early snow. The early snow, I got good results from a couple years ago. This package is old as well. It's from 2023, but brassica seeds last quite a while, so I'm not too concerned with that. This is also a 45-day to maturity variety. Now, for the collards, I am so excited about my collards this year. I am a mustard and turnip girly, but my really good friend T sent me some seeds for yellow cabbage collards last year, and I completely fell in love, y'all. I fell in love. So I am growing yellow cabbage collards. I purchased these from Southern Seed Exchange. And then I also have Alabama blue collards. These are from this year, and I just purchased these from Haw. So I will have a bed of both of these. I'm sorry. I will have a bed of both these combined for my collards. And to that same bed, I am going to do some kale plants. And I have 3 different variety of kale. I don't cook my kale particularly. I like it in like raw and chopped up small in salads. So I am going to do prism kale, which I purchased from Park Seed. This is an old package as well. I don't even know what the date is on here, but it's old. Um, in addition to the prism kale, I am going to do ruby boar and red boar. Both of these are, I think, newer varieties to Johnny's. They're very, very pretty. So I haven't purchased these. I mean, I have not sown these. I've just purchased them this year. So, but I have done the prism kale before as well. So that will be all in the same bed as the collards. I'm also going to sow, this is all on Valentine's Day. I'm also going to sow my kalettes. My friend sent me some kalette seeds. I am going to sow these on the same timeline as I do my Brussels sprouts because the kalettes are a combination of kale and Brussels. So because they have that Brussels sprout element, I'm going to do it on the same time frame. So I'm going to do these in February and then again in May. They are really, really large plants, or they can be really large plants. So I'm only going to do one of these in February and one in May. And then for my cabbages, I have kind of been going back and forth about which cabbage I'll grow. I'm going to do 4 cabbages, 4 to 5 cabbages. I tried to space them out as far as maturity because I don't want them all to mature at the same time. But I'm going to do this Primero cabbage from Johnny's. This is a red cabbage. I may do 2 of these. Look at me already adding. I may do 2 of these. Promise, which is a storage cabbage. This is 96 days to maturity. This is a green, again, storage cabbage from Johnny's. Tender Sweet, which is a fresh eating cabbage. This is 71 days to maturity. This seed is old from 2023. And then I'm also going to do Tierra, which is a smaller green, fresh eating cabbage as well. Green cabbage, and it's 63 days to maturity. So those are my cabbage picks as of now. Like I said, I plan on doing 4, but I do have additional space that if I need to, I can plant more. And so now we're going into later in February. I'm going to do white sage because I want to do smudge sticks. And this is not a perennial in zone 6, not this variety of sage. So I plan on bringing this in the house and using it as kind of like a house plant. White sage for smudge sticks. I'm also going to do cilantro. I love cilantro, guys. I'm not one of those people that thinks that it tastes like soap. I will put cilantro in anything and everything. I love cilantro. So I try to plant a lot of it. All right. So the end of February. So now we're going to like February 20th, the 3rd to 4th week of February. I will do my peppers and eggplant as well. I'm only going to do 1 eggplant because I'm the only one in my house that enjoys eggplant. So I'm only going to do 1. And I'm kind of deciding between the Black Beauty eggplant. This was purchased from Urban Garden Plants. I don't think that they're still in business, but this was purchased from Urban Garden Plants. This is the Early Midnight hybrid eggplant from Burpee. So I'm not going to do both. I'm going to do one. I just haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. And then I love, love, love cherry peppers, and I love to eat them with corned beef, and I love to pickle them. So I am going to do cherry peppers. I've been doing these for the last couple years as well. This package is from 2023, and this is from Sandia Seed Company. Garden salsa. This is from Season Such. This is kind of like, it reminds me of a cross between a cayenne pepper and a jalapeno pepper. I am going to sow these. I originally purchased this from a local garden center, and I loved it so much because it was really good and very, very prolific. It's not a very big plant, but it's super prolific. I liked it so much that I went on the internet and searched for it, and Seeds and Such had it. So I went ahead and purchased it. I'm going to do several plants of the California Wonder. This is just a standard bell pepper. I am going to do 2 cayenne peppers. Now, this Godiva hybrid I bought from Totally Tomatoes. This is a sweet banana pepper variety or strain or whatever. It's very colorful, very, very pretty. So I'm interested to see this. I'm only going to do one of these though, because I still have tons of banana peppers from last year that I pickled. So I'm not going to do too many banana peppers. One should be enough. And I may just even use it for fresh eating. I'm going to do Jimmy Nardello. This is another older seed. This was purchased, it's not too old, purchased and packed for 2024. Now, this is my favorite pepper in the world, gypsy pepper. And my son loves it as well. This never comes in the house because we eat it right out of the garden. It's so good and it's so sweet. Um, yeah, so I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these. Gypsy pepper from Seeds and Such. And I love it so much, y'all. I bought it twice from 2 different companies. And that's it. I think that is it for, let me just double check. What did I do with my paper? I think that's it for the month of February. Oh, and I'm going to do flowers. I'm going to do snapdragons and straw flower in February. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so I was able to find them. This is just, I bought these from my local garden center this year, actually. I think it was this year. Yeah. Straw flower. I've never grown straw flower before, but they're so pretty to me. So I figured I would try my hand at straw flower. I'm going to start those at the end of the month as well. And then I grew snapdragon for the first time last year. This is the same package I used last year. They were very, very pretty. So I'm going to do these again. And that's it for the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, I will come back and um, come and record once I start the actual sowing of each variety that I've shown here. I am waiting on a couple more seeds to come in, and I will add that to this list, but I will see you soon. Happy Monday. Have a great week.
Don't forget to like and share and subscribe.